If you're thinking about selling your home this year, there's one thing you need to know right now. Most sellers don't lose money because of the market. They lose money because of the mistakes they make before their home ever hits the market. And the frustrating part is that most of these mistakes are completely avoidable. Today I want to walk you through the biggest mistakes that sellers are making, and more importantly, how to avoid them so you can sell faster and walk away with more money in your pocket. If we haven't met, I'm Brian Diaz, a real estate agent here in Central Florida. I create videos like this to help buyers and sellers make smarter decisions using real-world data, real trends, and real-world experience. And here in 2026, the market has shifted. Buyers have more choices, expectations are higher, and strategy matters more than ever. Let's start with mistake number one, because this is by far the most expensive one. Mistake number one is overpricing. When a home is overpriced, it doesn't just sit, it gets overlooked. Fewer showings lead to fewer offers, and eventually price reductions follow. And once that happens, buyers start wondering what's wrong with the home. Here's the truth most sellers don't realize. Homes that are priced correctly from the start often sell faster and sometimes sell for more than homes that start too high. Another strategy, and one I discuss when I sit with customers, is having a pre-listing inspection completed before putting their home on the market. Doing this can save you money, and once your home goes under contract and the buyer has their own inspections done. It also gives you the chance to fix issues on your timeline instead of rushing to negotiate repairs under pressure. When problems are discovered after you go under contract, buyers are often asking for credits or repairs, and those negotiations can be stressful. Handling those items ahead of time keeps you in control. And just as important, it builds trust with buyers. When buyers see that the seller has already done an inspection and addressed concerns, it shows transparency and confidence in the home. That often leads to smoother negotiations and fewer surprises that could delay or derail closing. I've seen situations where sellers have found issues early, handled them ahead of time, and avoided thousands of dollars in last-minute negotiations once they were under contract. Once pricing is right and repairs are handled, the next step is presentation. This is where many sellers either stand out or fall behind. Mistake number two, photography and marketing. Professional photos, proper staging, video, and a proven marketing plan are not optional anymore. They're essential to the successful sale of your home. If your goal is to net more money in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of stress, this is a step that can't be missed. Homes with strong online presentation attract more attention and stronger offers because they create emotional connection before buyers ever step foot inside the house. In my consultation, I share with my customers a home preparation guide that walks you through general preparation, room-by-room steps, and how to prepare not only the interior of your home, but the exterior as well. This guide removes all of the guesswork so you know exactly what matters and what doesn't. Most sellers assume they need to update everything, but that's rarely the case. Instead, we focus on the changes that create the biggest visual impacts for buyers without overspending. It also keeps the process from feeling overwhelming. When you have a clear checklist broken down room by room, it becomes a lot easier to tackle one step at a time instead of wondering where to start. And most importantly, it helps your home make a strong first impression from day one. Because in today's market, buyers are forming opinions within seconds of seeing your home online. Preparation is what separates homes that sit from homes that sell. Mistake number three, updates. So instead of major renovations, small updates usually deliver better results. Fresh paint, updated lighting, clean landscaping, simple improvements that make your home feel well cared for and easy to picture living in. Things like replacing outdated light fixtures, touching up the baseboard, pressure washing the driveway, or adding some fresh mulch to the flower beds can make a huge difference without costing a fortune. Buyers notice when a home feels clean, bright, and maintained. Another big one is decluttering and removing excess furniture. When a room feels open and spacious, buyers can better understand how that home functions and how their furniture might fit. Here's something many sellers don't realize. You don't have to make your home perfect. You just need to make it appealing. Buyers are not expecting brand new everything. What they're looking for in a home is one that feels cared for, clean, and move-in ready. That's why focusing on smaller strategic updates often delivers a better return than spending thousands on renovations that may not match what buyers in your market actually want. Mistake number 4 is waiting too long to speak with an agent. Selling a home isn't just about putting a sign in the yard. It's about preparation, positioning, and timing. And the earlier that preparation starts, the more control you have over the outcome. And the sellers who prepare early usually get better results. Here's why this matters even more right now. We're seeing more inventory in many markets, and buyers have more options than they did just a few years ago. In fact, in many markets, about 1 in 5 homes has required a price reduction recently. And in many cases, that comes down to pricing expectations not matching what buyers are willing to pay. That tells us something important. Preparation is no longer optional. It's the difference between success and frustration. And if you're thinking about selling your home this year, the best thing that you can do is start to plan early. Every home is different, every neighborhood is different, and the strategy that works for one seller may not work for another. If you want to know what updates matter the most for your home, what price range makes sense, or what timeline gives you the best chance of success, reach out to me and let's build a plan together that fits your goals and your timeline. And if this video was helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might be thinking about selling this year. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.